everybody, how you doing? Monkey's back with a dip review. I tried this one actually just 3-4 months ago, but unfortunately the can I bought, the guy had 2 cans at the store. One was semi-fresh, the other was 3 years old. I thought I handed him back the 3-year-old can. No, I gave him back the fresh can. And I reviewed a 3-year-old can of dip. And it actually wasn't that bad. It actually maintained its moisture. But today I got a fairly fresh, for this product's brand, I'm trying Grizzly Wide Cut Wintergreen Premium Tobacco. Wide cut. Anyway, premium tobacco. Now look at the edge of this can. I don't know if you can see that. See the little rust on the edge of these cans? I'm getting so many Grizzly cans that I'm running across, they have that little bit of rust on the edges. Even fresh ones, they have, I don't know, is that the look they're going for? Because I see it so often on some of these cans, I'm beginning to wonder if maybe that's just part of what they want them to look like. But I don't know. Might just be in my climate. I live in a high moisture climate, Pacific Northwest. I'm about 10 miles inland from the Pacific Ocean. And I bought this one in a town that's literally, the shop was 3/4 of a mile from the Pacific Ocean. So, yeah, it's a little moist and a little salty. Anyway, Grizzly Premium Tobacco Wide Cut Wintergreen with the obligatory warning. On the side, you have some branding, QR code, more warning, 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 UPC, and a bunch of writing, which I will now read. This is made by the American Snuff Company. It's moist snuff. Oh. And this is 90% U.S. tobacco, 10% imported tobacco. Now, American Snuff Company, they only have a couple of products that are 100% American tobacco. Kodiak, most of Kodiak's products are. I think 1 or 2, some of the Grizzly, the Dark Select, their Select line is 100%. Others, it's like 90%. They throw a little bit of foreign in there. I'm not sure if they're doing it for their flavor profile or if they're doing it for economical reasons. I'm uncertain. But considering it's 90%, I'm wondering if that 10% has something to do with a flavor profile they're going for. They're just using 10% of some foreign leaf, or if they're just importing more from, say, Canada. I don't know. But anyway. And Clarksville, Tennessee. I'm going to have to get down to Tennessee one of these days. There's a tobacco shop in Gatlinburg. Or is it Gatlinburg or Gatlinburg? Some of you southern guys, correct me. I've seen videos and looked at their website. They have like chewing tobacco and dipping tobacco and pipe tobacco. It looks like an awesome little store. And I just wish I could get down there one of these days. And Oregon won't let me order, chew, and dip and stuff. And on the back, all we have is a simple date code, which this one here was from November. So basically this one is approximately 6 months old. Typically 5 months is the limit on this, but 6 months is okay. For those of you who are wondering about dipping out of date tobacco, this is just my personal observation, what I have observed. Stuff that is 1 to 3 months past its best by date, I usually can't notice a difference between the stuff that's a month, 2, 3 months past date, and the stuff that's considered fresh. 3 to 6 months, depending on the brand and the can material and stuff, it seems to be a little bit more drier. 6 months plus, total crapshoot. Some of them, like the last can of this I tried, it actually had a fair amount of moisture inside of it. Not bad at all. Other stuff, it's like a dried up mummified hockey puck. So it varies from manufacturer. But within 1 to 3 months past date, personally, I can't really taste much of a difference, if any. And usually that is just a slight moisture content difference, because moisture does seep out of these cans over time. And I've been trying to get this open while I've been talking, and I've failed, because I can't quite get my thumbnail under there. Come on, hammer. Don't make me break out the hardware. Don't make me break out the hardware. Wow. Trimmed my fingernails again recently. There we go. Should do like guitar players, you know, keep one or two of them, just these big old bear claws, use them as dip opening can apparatuses, but that would look freaky at work. I gotta maintain a semi-professional appearance at work. Imagine me being professional. Okay. And we are open. We are open. This is what wide cut looks like. There's your can. Wonderful aroma coming off of this. And yeah, I guess you can call that wide cut. It's slightly thicker than standard Grizzly cut. Ooh. This is definitely fresher than the last one I tried. This stuff's, oh, nice and spongy. Look at that. Nice and spongy. It's practically glistening. Yeah, bad boy. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Nice wintergreen aroma. You got a nice pinch here. Don't want to take half the can with me. Look at that. Tried to get a pinch and half the can's coming out. Wow. Get some of that back in there. I still got a huge pinch. Oh well. Got a big pinch. About 1.5 times what I'm normally used to. Nice flavor. Nice flavor. It's got that Grizzly wintergreen. Not real strong, but not real weak. It's a robust wintergreen, but I'm actually getting tobacco. I'm actually detecting tobacco. And it's almost a little salty. Little sweet, little salt. It's kind of weird tasting the salt. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Usually with the wintergreens, I don't pick up any salt. This can, I'm getting some salt. Sweet, salt, wintergreen, a little bit of tobacco in the background. After reviewing nicotine pouches so much, it's so refreshing to have a can of dip. Yeah, I'm starting to revisit some of these that I've tried in the past just to see how my tastes have changed. This can's better than the other one. Other thing, last time I tried this, it was a 3-year-old can of dip. It was still moist, but it was nowhere near as moist as what this is. Which was kind of shocking, considering it's 3 years old. I was expecting bone dry. It still had a fair amount of moisture after 3 years. So, these cans seal well. Well done, Grizzly. Yeah. I like Grizzly's wintergreen. What I don't like about Grizzly is the cost. Here in my state, this stuff is north of $8 a can. Some places you might get it for $7.75 if you shop around a lot, but typically $8.50 a can. So it's more like something I will buy every now and then when I just hankering for some Grizzly, but because of the cost, there's some of my go-tos that are much more affordable. So I treat myself to a can of Grizzly from time to time when I'm feeling spendy, but typically I can get stuff quite comparable for about half the price. If Grizzly were more economical, I'd dip it a lot more often than I do. But I'm naturally cheap, therefore I go for the best deal and bang for the buck. Which for me is, for wintergreen, I like Cougar. It's an American Snuff Company product. Cougar is their bargain line. But the flavor on Cougar Wintergreen is phenomenal. So, and it's actually got a decent nicotine kick too. And speaking of nicotine, I'm starting to feel something. Woo! Yeah. I'm even wearing my nicotine molecule shirt. Hey, nicotine molecule, yeah. This is available in the little store thingy down there. I got some sweatshirts and hats and stuff that have this nicotine molecule on them, plus this thing. A couple other designs. I need to add some more designs. I've been slacking, been getting busy at work, so I'm only up here doing reviews once or twice a week right now. But ooh, yeah. Ooh, a nice Grizzly nicotine hit, 5 a.m. Yeah, baby. I'm awake now. I am awake now. Yeah. Ooh, man, am I awake. Ooh, this is hitting me good now. Dang. I got a big pinch in, and it's Grizzly, and it's first thing in the morning, and yeah. Oh, hitting me good. But yeah. The wintergreen on this isn't, it's not a sharp wintergreen. It's a nice wintergreen flavor without a whole lot of burn, a whole lot of bite. It's just a pleasant, refreshing wintergreen flavor. So, I'm not getting hardly any wintergreen burn off of this, which is kind of weird because some of the Grizzly stuff I've tried in the past, you get a decent burn, but this stuff here is very well balanced between the sweet and the wintergreen. They got a really good balance going on in there. So you don't get too much wintergreen burn. It's not overly sweet. It's just a good trade-off between the two flavors, the sweet and the wintergreen. And it's got a nice back note of that dark fire tobacco that manages to come through on top of the wintergreen. Grizzly makes a good product. I just wish it wouldn't cost so much. And it's got a nice nicotine hit too, especially first thing in the morning. Woo! Yeah. Anyway, Grizzly, this is their wide cut wintergreen. Holds together really well. Nice nicotine content. Nice balanced flavor. You can taste the tobacco. The tobacco is kind of a back note. A back note to the wintergreen. Just enough sweetness to balance it out. And for the first minute or so when I had it in, I was getting some salt, which was something I normally don't detect in a wintergreen flavor. Pretty good. Anyway, if you enjoy the content, be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. I have a Patreon page and a Facebook page if you're so inclined. A couple of the links down there as well. If you're so inclined, pay them a visit. If not, it's okay. Not going to hurt my feelings. I'm going to continue to enjoy this. And I will catch you all later with another Dip, Chew, Snuff, or alternate product review. Until then, y'all take care, and I will catch you later. Bye.